I'm Stefania,
And I'm Jude,
and today we're going to talk about The Servant by.
James C. Hunter.
Have you ever wondered if administrative techniques are enough for an organization to truly work well? Because we all talk about re-engineering, benchmark, and total quality, but we rarely think about the human side behind those processes.
And that's where The Servant by James C. Hunter comes in. That book doesn't teach formulas or diagrams, it teaches a way of leading through service. Its core messages is powerful leading isn't about commanding, it's about serving.
So today we want to connect two worlds: the administrative techniques that structure organizations and the philosophy of servant leadership, which gives meaning to everything we do.
Because managing without purpose is like having a perfect machine with no soul.
From a technical perspective, any organization needs order, processes, and measurable results. For example, reengineering aims to redesign processes, eliminate waste, and improve productivity. And benchmarking helps us compare ourselves to the best so we can learn and improve.
But many times these tools are applied with zero empathy. Companies change their structures, but they don't change their culture. And Hunter says it's clearly you can have power over people, but that doesn't mean you have moral authority. Power is more imposed, authority is earned by serving, respecting, and listening.
So, administration gives us the technique, but servant leadership gives us the soul. When you combine both, you get efficiency with purpose.
Exactly, because indicators measure results, but only relationships measure trust.
Take the Toyota Production System, or TPS. It's a management technique designed to eliminate waste and improve processes through Kaizen, or continuous improvement. But what's really interesting is that it also emphasizes respect for people, and that connects directly with the servant, improving not only what you do, but how you treat the people who make it possible.
Right! Because TPS doesn't just optimize workflow, it acknowledges the human value behind each process. Hunter would call that leading through service, not controlling, but guiding. When leaders trust and give voice to their teams, productivity naturally follows.
Another example is the balance scorecard. This technique measures performance across four perspectives: financial, customer, internal processes, and organizational learning. But the servant will push us to add a fifth one: human relationships. Because you can meet every indicator and still have a broken work environment.
Totally, servant leadership reminds you that success isn't measured only in numbers, but in well being and commitment. And you don't achieve that by ordering people around, you achieve it by serving them.
We also have quality management, which ensures everything's done right the first time. But quality isn't just perfect processes, it's committed people. And Hunter will say that commitment is born from a leader's example.
Exactly, because a leader who serves doesn't look for obedience, they inspire conviction. And that's what transforms that technique into real change.
And when we talk about project management, the connection is obvious. You can plan tasks, resources, and timelines, but without empathy and communication, no project works.
Hunter would sum it up like this: you can lead well if you don't know how to care. And caring for your people is also a technique, even if it doesn't appear in the manual.
So rather than contradicting each other, administrative techniques and the servant actually complement each other. Techniques teach us how to do things right. Servant leadership teaches us why it's worth doing them.
Exactly. Techniques build structure, but service builds trust. And without trust, an organization can't survive long term.
We can have successful re-engineering, flawless scorecards, and optimized processes, but if we forget that we manage with and for people, none of it really matters.
Hunter said it best: true leadership is not about being served, but about serving. And that should also be the heart of modern management.
Technique is a how,
Servant leadership is the why.
and
When
when you
you
understand
understand
both,
both,
you
you
create
create
organizations
organizations
that are
that are
productive
productive
and
and
human.
human.